Hey folks, welcome back to the Tiny Fibre Studio. I'm Bex and I have some very exciting news to share with you a bit later. But first, today is day one of the Tour de Fleece. If you're new to the spinning community and you have no clue what the heck I'm talking about, very briefly, it's a massive global spin along that happens in July every year. The idea is that on the days when the Tour de France and the Tour de France Femme cyclists are riding, we are spinning. We rest on the days they rest, and there are challenge days when the riders are taking on big mountain stages and we challenge ourselves with our spinning in some way. There are some fun traditions like joining teams, wearing colours to match the Tour de France's famous jerseys, but it really boils down to three things: spin on the days they ride, challenge yourself a little bit, and just have fun. A lot of people set themselves particular goals like spinning for a specific project or spinning a certain quantity of fibre and so on. So let me know in the comments what you're going to be working on for Tour de Fleece this year. I'll share what I've been working on a little bit later in the video. If you'd like to find out more and learn how to get involved, I'll leave a link in the description and the pinned comment below this video, along with the QR code that's on the screen at the moment, which you can scan with your phone's camera if you're watching this on your TV. On that same page, you'll also find a digital calendar that you can subscribe to for free to save you having to go and look at what's happening each day. It tells you which stage is on which day. TdF is Tour de France and TdFF is Tour de France Femme, and it also contains the official rest days and challenge days so that you can keep track of those. The subscription link is towards the bottom of that page, and if you click the link it'll pop up in whichever calendar you normally use. You'll just need to confirm the subscription and then it'll just appear in your calendar. It will only ever contain Tour de Fleece dates and you can unsubscribe at any time. So I hope you find that useful. For me, the first week of this year, I am probably going to be very, very busy. So I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be able to put out a video every day because that would be a lot on top of everything else that I'm working on at the moment. But I will try and pop in with a few little updates on my progress. So what's going to be keeping me busy for the first week of Tour de Fleece? Well, first of all, I'm going to be doing some spinning demonstrations at a local agricultural show. So that's one day. But the really exciting bit of news is that I'm going to be teaching a class at the John Arbon Textiles Virtual Mill Open Weekend. It's the weekend of the 8th and 9th of July. And there will be loads of other fibre people sharing their creative practice as well. All the sessions are free, hosted on Zoom, and you just have to book a place via Eventbrite. Again, links will be in the description. My workshop is all about empowering you to get the colour effects that you want from multicoloured blended tops without having to use fibre prep tools. So it's just you, your twist adding device of choice, and a lazy Kate. I think that's about it. We've probably all had the experience of buying multicoloured tops, similar to this, being really attracted to the colours in it, and then being a little bit disappointed when it doesn't come out quite the way that we envisaged. But there are just so many ways that you can spin these tops, and I'm really looking forward to showing you all the different options. It's something that I've been doing a lot of work on over the last couple of years, but I haven't really shared a lot because I just wanted to be able to follow my interest without feeling like I have to share every single thing on social media. Even now, I'm still thinking about yet more ways to spin it, but I'm definitely feeling a little bit more ready to share now. Just to give you a sneak peek, these are some of the samples that I've been working on. There are many, many, many more. And my Tour de Fleece project for today is actually re-spinning one of the samples because the first time round I was a little bit off in my estimates. I didn't have quite enough to finish the swatch. So that's what I'm working on today. And I think sample spinning will probably form my Tour de Fleece goal for at least the first week. The one that I'm working with today is called Beehive. It's one of the John Arbon Mill Open Weekend specials. Lovely fibre made of Falklands, Merino and Jacob. So I've been spinning a ton of this as samples, and yeah, you'll be able to see them all in the workshop. I facilitated this colourful tops session for my guild a little while back, and since then I've just had so many people enthusing about it and being really inspired to get back into their top stash. So I hope that it's inspiring and helpful to you too. So take a look at the virtual open weekend programme, and I hope that you'll be able to join me for the workshop. If not, I'm sure that I will be sharing lots more about it on this channel in the future as well. Feel free to also share that link with anyone else that you think might be interested. Thank you to everyone who's donated via Ko-fi, liked, commented, subscribed, all of those things. They really help me to continue creating content, so it's very much appreciated. Have a great Tour de Fleece, and I will see you again soon with a little bit of an update.